All eyes will be on the Prince Moulay Abdallah Stadium in Rabat tomorrow night. In a battle for pride is going to be the Lions of Taranga of Senegal against the Atlas Lions of Morocco. It's going to be an incredible spectacle. Before we get into that, let's give you the answer to today's trivia question.
And the answer to the trivia question would be Sadio Mane has faced Egypt 6 times and scored twice against them.
Sadio Mane has scored twice against Egypt. Well, let's see whether he can replicate the same heroics tomorrow night against the Atlas Lions of Morocco, who traditionally don't allow teams to play their football.
Yeah.
You know, Cameroon, we saw what they did against Cameroon, and we saw what they did against Nigeria. They don't allow you to play your football.
Yeah, the biggest test, I think, was Nigeria, to be honest with you. If you look at that game, I think Nigeria played well, to be honest. They had patches of good moments as well, but I think Morocco were just a tad away a bit from them. And you look at also the 12-man support. I've been point referencing to say the supporters will give Morocco what they need, the edge that they need.
Yeah, and this is what we always talk about, to say, if you don't take those opportunities, you will be punished for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Jessica, let's get the third place match out of the way.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's an important game because nobody really cares about the third place.
That. You know, nobody cares about
that bronze medal.
It's okay.
No, it depends how far you haven't been in that position. You know, I think Nigeria needs this very much.
Yes.
You know, Eric Shelley, it's something that he needs for his coaching career as well.
It's a game the reserves are going to feature in that game, to be honest.
I wouldn't say that, to be sorry, Jess. I wouldn't say that, to be honest with you. If you look at when South Africa was in the same position, they didn't play a reserve team. They played their first team. It helps you project into the next coming games.
Okay,
Absolutely.
two questions.
Away with a medal that to none is better than that.
2 questions for both of you. First of all, quick, short answers. I want to know, was that a yellow card for Bassi?
I think it was, to be honest.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, it definitely
Thank goodness SC wasn't the referee that
it
game.
definitely was.
Everyone would get a red card in that game.
know?
Yeah,
And-
we're all shocked.
And for you, your prediction for the third place match, who wins the bronze?
Oh, very tricky one. Egypt is angry, obviously, because
Both they are.
Yeah, both of them are. But I think really Nigeria just needs something at this point.
They've been
need
quite good for me, I think.
You know, yeah, I think if they spiritually, emotionally, if their attitude changes, because it's very denting, you know. And I mean, they were really upset about the match officiating. But if something can change mentally,
you know,
So you going with Egypt to win the bronze?
No, I'm going with Nigeria.
I mean, I'll be shocked. We gave you a Nigerian name.
No, I'm going with Nigeria.
on this show.
I'm paying for it.
Yes, you know. Now let's talk about what we're going to see tomorrow night. From what you've seen, what's the best way to play against the Atlas Lions of Morocco? Because at the back, they're near perfect.
Yeah.
In front, you know they have Brahim Diaz. You know they have the brand new Maradona playing.
Adelane, this game doesn't need tactics, to be honest with you. You don't need to coach in this game. Boys, go out there, put your best foot forward.
Absolutely.
2 great nations, Morocco, Senegal. Morocco has the edge over Senegal in terms of the history when you look at it. And I think 2 nations that play a similar type of football, you know,
But
football.
what do you do tactically against a team that doesn't
Hence I'm saying,
allow you?
Hence I'm saying, tactics aside, this is a game of just wants it more than me.
Yeah.
There's passion.
It's passion, definitely.
It's
you
the
know.
final. Are they looking at? We've seen it all. We've watched it. They've done the analysis.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think it's a thing where we are pulling out whiteboards and markers here and saying.
Okay, so for both of you, your predictions for tomorrow night.
Look, I've been consistent in saying Morocco will take this one. The reason I'm saying this, I've said it before, when you host a nation, and let's be honest, Morocco has been building themselves up since 2022. You can clearly see this team is on a trajectory from the World Cup, you know, to the Chen tournament they played, to the Afcon they are here right now. You know, you look at their women's team. It's literally a team that has been on the trajectory in all divisions. So this would culminate everything that they've been doing in terms of their football.
Jessica, before you give us your predictions, let me just give you my diamonds for the semi-finals. Coming in at number 3, actually, I call Brahim Diaz the new Maradona. Nah, he's my number 3 player. It's Calvin Maradona Bassi, who delivered a standout performance against Morocco, making 11 clearances, 8 recoveries, winning 2 of 3 aerial duels and 6 of 9 ground duels. Oh shit. Coming in at number 2 is Yasin Bono. Bono's performance in the shootout against Nigeria was the decisive factor that sent the Atlas Lions to their first Afcon final since 2004. He has kept 4 clean sheets in the tournament so far. And at number 1, can I get a drum roll please, is Sadio Mane, who I'm sure is officially banned from Cairo International Airport after he scored the only goal in the 78th minute to secure a 1-0 victory and a place in the final. Senegal has never lost a game in any competition when Mane has scored.
My predictions, Ade, is I think I'm going to agree with SC. I definitely am rooting, though, for Senegal. I mean, both teams come with experience. They play good football. Mane announced that this would be his last, dance, at Afcon. So, I mean, it would be a great gift for him to sign off, at a high. But they've got some great players. I mean, Ghana there, we saw Jackson. How they show up. How they can intertwine between the left and the right, because we saw in the first half of that game, it was Jackson and Mane, and then in the second half it was Ndai and
And I think it was impressive after the game against Egypt. We saw Mane telling his players to calm down.
That's how the
job isn't finished. That's a winning mentality right there.
Nothing can buy experience, and that's exactly what he delivers. I'm really rooting for them, and I mean, given where they're going to be playing, they have, what do you call it, home ground advantage. Advantage.
Literally,
Did you see that stadium against the Super Eagles? Everywhere was red.
Everywhere.
It's the euphoria, man.
Ade and his friends, 5 friends.
Yes. So I mean, for the Lions of Taranga, yes, it's going to be desire, it's going to be will, it's going to be passion, but I still feel like they have to have some kind of game plan against the 12th man, which is the crowd, and also the officiating. We're not talking about the officiating in this tournament.
Look, I think what KEF has done in terms of the last 4, it's put out the best officials to officiate these games, and I think come the final.
Before we go, what has been your highlights of this Afcon edition?
The highlights, what an interesting question, I think the highlight for me has been seeing the northern teams, to be honest with you, because I've been consistent in terms of saying the northern teams will get to the last 4, the northern teams will get to the last 8, and they literally have answered that for me, Also, when you look at the youngsters that are coming up as well into this tournament, we saw South Africa as well. I mentioned players such as Tylen Smith sitting on the bench as well. So those are players that I looked at and I said.
And for you, Jess?
I mean, looking at Mane really, and Al Nassr misses him because they haven't been doing great since that man has reported for continental duty. But seeing how great he's done, and I mean, if this is his last dance, I think he's done well. And seeing that bromance between him and Salah during that game, it's absolutely phenomenal. But
thank you too for joining us. Yes, what an Afcon edition that has been. We've seen it all. We've seen history. We've seen passion, and we've seen moments that we will never forget. Well, tomorrow it comes down to 2 teams and there will only be 1 winner. Till next time, from me, Adelani, Ninitanda Nonke, Gakul.